Hi there, I'm Idelette McVicker. I'm the mama bear over at SheLovesMagazine.com. And I'm with my soul sister and good friend, Kelley. And for a long time, we have been dreaming about a gathering of women on the North American continent. The first time we met, we were on the African continent together. And it has been a knitting of our souls together, a knitting of our hearts together, and just a beautiful collaboration and friendship. And I'm so grateful for that. And yeah, so now we're dreaming, and we have launched the Rise Up Sister Gathering that'll take place February 23 to 26 here in Chilliwack, BC in Canada. And we are hoping you will come. If this is something that is resonating with you, if this is something that is speaking to your heart, this is your invitation to come and to be with women who are ready to rise up, women who have been rising and women who are ready to rise up. So Cal, maybe you want to talk to us a little bit about who's the woman that needs to come, or who's the woman who are going to be in the room?
Sure. Well, I hope that we will have some of our sisters who have been walking the journey of justice and reconciliation and peacemaking in the room. Those who've been doing this for many seasons. But I also hope that those sisters who have been on the sidelines cheering us on and supporting us all these years will also get into the streets and join us. I think it's a time for all of us to be together. The time for having bystanders, I think we're past that. The time for being wallflowers, we're past that. It's time for all of us to join into the dance of justice and goodness that I think God is inviting us into for the sake of our communities and for the sake of our neighbors.
Beautiful. It's a time for all of us to rise, right? It's time for us to wake up from our slumber. It's time for us to get off our, proverbial couches and just to do and be, to be together and to do and to see what goodness can come when we're together in a room as well, right? And what inspiration and what collaboration can flow from that, right?
Absolutely.
Right. So we were together at a gathering that Kelley and her husband Claude created in East Africa called Amahoro Africa. And it has been huge in my transformation and my story. And what has been special about Amahoro Africa is that it's a time for conversation. It's a very intentional time that is shaped for friendship. Yes, there's thinking, and yes, there's talking together, but it's also just a very deep weaving of friendship and relationship together so that we can do the work that we're called to do, right? And so how do you see that? How have we shaped, maybe you can talk about a little bit about how we're shaping even the program that we're dreaming about together.
When I think about the space that we're trying to create, I think of three things. I think that we want really rich content. I think we want really great conversations, and we want really great connections.
Right.
And so when we gather together in the room, all the different places we're coming from, all the different stories and experiences that we're bringing when we come into that space, we have great content, things, that have informed our biblical imagination.
Right.
The reason that we would follow Jesus and love our neighbor and want to be about this work. We want to connect with one another. We want to have great conversations together. And so I think that's what we're working really hard to bring together so that the time is really full and really rich, so that we're equipped to rise up.
Right, exactly, right. And so we've invited Lynn Hybels, who's kind of the original dangerous woman. And we've also invited one of our Indigenous sisters, Kelley Wood, who's from Saskatchewan here in Canada, who's going to help lead our conversation. And so I think as we enter into conversation with these women and then invite some of our SheLovelies, our local ones and our global ones to be together, that this will be a very rich and a very kind of a thick time together, right? Absolutely. Yeah, so we're hoping that you would come and be with us. Our hope is that we can talk together about what does it look like when love rises. Very specifically, what does it look like when love rises in you and me, in our cities and in our communities and in our world? So we hope you will join us. We hope to see you in Chilliwack.
We want to see you there.
Right. We can sing liberation songs.
And dance, freedom dances.
and dance freedom dances and pray and love and sit around tables together, right?
Yes. Come.
Come. Okay. Thank you.